Alright, hello, and welcome back to Final Fantasy II. Yeah. Well, again, Final Fantasy IV, but yeah. I mean, I call it Final Fantasy II for this series because obviously, look at the screen, my friends. For those of us here in America, that's what it was called. And I've been trying to, make reference to that fact with the title of these 3 videos for the series uploaded so far. Yes, I know it's Final Fantasy IV, relabeled 2 here in the USA to avoid confusion. Yeah. For those who have been watching this but may not have been noticing that, that's the purpose behind the names of the 3 videos for the series of because I intend on calling it Final Fantasy II for this playthrough because of what you see on screen right now. Even though I know it's technically supposed to be 4, if Nintendo of America hadn't fucked it up with both hands. For lack of better terminology there, that did come out sounding quite right, but you get the idea. If they had just left it alone and explained why we went from 1 to 4. Yeah. Of course, to be fair, I'm sure this is all stuff Squaresoft and Nintendo of America, if they had to do over again, wouldn't have. They would have just released this as 4 and left for explanations for later. Learning from their mistakes, What seemed like a good idea at the time backfires drastically kind of thing. Yeah. Uh-huh. I mean, they sure didn't mess it up with Dragon Quest because Dragon Quest 2 and 3, or not 2 and 3, 4, 5 and 6 rather, were skipped over. But we got 7 in late 2001. They didn't try renaming 7 Part 5 for the same reason. Of course, that was Enix and not Squaresoft, but still. Yeah. It was still Nintendo of America. Well, actually, no, that was Sony. Never mind. Okay, that argument kind of falls flat. Since Dragon Warrior 7 was a Sony PlayStation game originally. Okay, fine. I may stand corrected there. That may not have anything to do with anything, but... Yeah. Anyways, let's get going. Of course, since last time I also finally got OBS capture software to capture Zelda Classic fan games after nearly 5 years of trying. I mean, I first started doing these videos in late 2021, shortly after starting my main music channel. I mean, again, people who were around the channel back then may remember I was uploading these along with music videos on my main music channel. Until the ever-growing list of music files and now video game playthroughs, it began to get too confusing to find. So in the summer of 2022, nearly a full year later, is when I separated it, creating this channel now for just the video game playthroughs and nothing else. I mean, if you look at my videos for this channel and where it says newest, oldest, or most popular, and go to oldest, and reverse the order of uploads so that the first one I ever uploaded on the channel is on top. Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. I mean, I love that game, don't get me wrong, but you can frickin' believe that that's not the first game I recorded a playthrough of. As much as I love that game, no. The first game I ever recorded a playthrough of as far as recording date goes is the all-time greatest game ever made in gaming history, Ocarina of Time. Do you honestly think I would have recorded a playthrough of any other game? Any other game, emphasis on those words, before that one? Man, are you sadly mistaken. Yeah. In fact, I'd even recorded the entire playthrough and had it uploaded on my music channel before the separation of the 2 channels. Yeah. Just when I started this channel, for the first video I wanted one of those entire game in one video kind of things. I had just recently done Simon's Quest on No, Simon's Quest was a game I just recently finally gotten around to playing through, so yeah. Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to mention. I just uploaded the new video for today on this channel. And in the process of doing so, I got the message that I may not be able to monetize my videos. I swear, YouTube moderators are not very bright people, are they? IQ level of maybe 5. Maybe 6. Let's be generous. IQ points, maybe 6. Because in 5 years of my music channel and 4 years of this channel, how many times have I even tried to monetize a single solitary video? The correct answer would be 0. You'd think by now they'd get the idea that I don't give 2 fucks about that kind of shit. That I don't do these videos for money. Obviously, they're not too bright. Duh, where do we go, George? And you know what? I hope one of them are watching this video and do hear me saying this about them. Maybe they'll finally get the idea that I don't give a fuck about monetization for my videos. That I don't do this for money. Maybe they'll finally get that hint and stop posting those announcements every fucking time I upload a video. Brainchilds, not. Anyways, now we go over here. But yeah, like I was saying, now that I can record and upload Zelda Classic fan games, that opens up possibilities for, well, lots of different games. In fact, I already recorded the first video for one of them. As soon as I noticed I can now do so, I wasted no time in recording the first video for a playthrough of those that I'll start uploading probably in the next couple days. After I have time to record a couple more for that game. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know what. I didn't make any changes to OBS settings. Just accepted the latest update that they were offering, installed it, restarted the program, and now suddenly it captures those after 5 years. I don't know, something that came in that last update made the difference. Kind of like with Final Fantasy VII all those years ago. When I first started the channel, OBS wouldn't record my PS1 emulator. Then suddenly after an update it did. Like, what? What the hell are they including in these updates? Oh goody, that's right, that's this level. Oh goody, I just remembered what the boss of this dungeon, this mountain level is gonna. Oh goody, it's that part. I forgot all about this part until now. I don't know how I managed to do that. It hasn't been that long. It hasn't been that long ago at all since I played the Pixel remaster of this game. So how I managed to forget anything about it is, you know, kind of almost could be taken as a sign of a lack of intelligence on my part. I mean, I went on record saying how about the moderators of YouTube showing lack of intelligence by constantly reminding me about, oh, your video can't be monetized, like I give 2 fucks. Something they should be able to know by now after 5 years. But the joke is on me now. how I could manage to forget anything about this game when it's not even been a month since I played the Pixel Remaster version of it earlier this very same month. Yeah. Who's stupid now? Anyways. Okay, not full MP on Rosa's part, but there, now it is. There. Oh no! Ah! Well, that's the reaction. You know. Ah! After having played the first game. Cockatrices! Ah! Yeah. Not them again! Of course, at the time, little did we in America know that the cockatrice enemy was made even more annoying in the true Final Fantasy II on NES. Good God, the cockatrices of that game! Holy crap! They make the first game equivalent look like nothing in terms of annoyance. Holy shit! At least in Final Fantasy I, they were very weak to fire spells. And in this game, you know, of course we're over level, so I don't know how weak they actually are to our attacks, or, you know, just that we're doing more damage because of how over leveled we all are, but yeah. But in NES, Final Fantasy, the real Final Fantasy II, that we never got here in America until the PS1 remake days. Yeah. They're not weak to fire spells, and unless your attack power is leveled up, you know, they ain't going down that easy. Oh, good God. But they sure as hell can petrify your party. Yeah. I swear. They're like, hey, how can we take this enemy that so many people hated from the first game and make them even more annoying this time around? Yeah. Well, first of all, that weakness to fire spells has to go. Yeah. We can't have them be killed off that easily. Yeah. Anyways, don't mind me, just the rantings and ravings of a person who grew to hate cockatrices, playing and replaying 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 the first Final Fantasy game over and over again. Well, not all, you know, not like I wasn't playing anything else in between, but I mean, that first Final Fantasy game is one of the three most replayed games, along with the first Zelda and the first Dragon Quest Dragon Warrior game. Hating the cockatrices every replay. Anyways, here we go. Story time. Oh yeah, Fabul. Achoo. Oh, give this guy a Kleenex. I guess he just sneezed. Achoo! There he goes again. Guess he's got a cold. Okay, he still has that attack. But what the hell, game? You took out Cecil's Dark Wave attack and Rosa's prayer option, but you didn't take out Yang's kick? What? Consistency, game, consistency. Obviously, that's a foul word in the mind of developers. At least it was back then. How dare you use that word in front of us? Shoot, I forgot to do that. Oh well, I'll have to do that after this battle. After the story sequence that follows. No need to do that right now. Kick is good for multi-targeting, but if I remember correctly, I mean, granted, I guess I never really paid much attention, but I think it does less damage for single enemies than standard sword attack does. I think. I could be wrong about that, as I admittedly never really paid much attention. I only really use the kick attack if there's multiple enemies. But that's just me. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, how much? Okay, now! Oh, no, never mind. Nope, not you. Well, whenever he gets his turn again. Sometime this year. Maybe. There we go. Now we do that kick attack, now that there's more than one enemy on screen. I mean, again, you don't have to wait until there's multiple enemies. It's just something I've always done personally. Oh, come on, what the hell? Yeah, see, not much damage. Of course, he is at low levels in contrast to the rest of us, so there is that. Karate Man. Okay. Yep. That's the idea. Oh yeah? Why is that? I mean, why are you the only surviving member of forces of what attack? I mean, what happened there? Whatever. They don't bother to explain that, but you know, I mean, he says he's the only surviving member. From what? Whatever. I guess he must mean, obviously, I guess he must mean the attack we just saw. Those bomb things. Well, dude, I mean, it's nice that you're accepting responsibility for your mistakes, yes. A lot of people wouldn't do that. But, let's be fair, let's be honest here. You did not know that doing that would kill her mother. Dude, you didn't know that until you got to the village after the fact. Come on now. Let's be honest, Cecil, with ourselves, much less anybody else we're talking to. You did not know Iridia, you did not know her mother, and you certainly didn't know that killing that dragon was going to kill her mother until after you had already done it. Duh. Come on now, Cecil. Seriously. I mean, again, it's nice that you're taking responsibility for your mistakes, yes, but you're taking that a little too far. There's only so much you can apologize for, you know? Karate Man. I don't even remember what adjective they used to describe him in the remaster. Never really paid much attention, to be honest. Just know that his name is Yang, or Yang, however you want to pronounce that. I mean, according to the voice acting in this 3D DS remake, it's Yang, but I've always said it as Yang, but I could be wrong there, and probably am. Really? Oh, I took the wrong turn. Oh, no, never mind. I see. Took a wrong turn. How could there's only so many ways you can go here? How could that... Oh, really, game? Quit milking it. Thank you. All right. Talk about milking it. Holy shit. Can never be just a straightforward path. I always got to zigzag it all over the frickin' place. Got milk, developers? Well, you do, but it's starting to curdle. You're gonna have cottage cheese soon. Seriously. Zigzag this. Seriously? Can never be, brother. There. Okay. Pick it up from there next video. As soon as I enter town, we go into a lengthy story sequence. So that'll probably be long enough to fill up the entirety of the next video following this one. If I take time to read the dialogue, or at least let the dialogue stay on screen long enough to let others read it. You know, go through it slowly. Yeah. Story sequence probably long enough, if not actually long enough to do so, close enough, you know, really close to it. Yeah. Personally, I hate long story sequences like that, but yeah. Anyways, course, it's not quite been a half hour yet, but oh well. Oh, god dang it. Cut that out. Really? Got these enemies here too? Not just exclusive to the mountainside. Oh, that's right, I wanted to... Dang it, I forgot all about that. Alright, let's see here. Swap some of this around. Organize this list a bit. Alright, let's see. Not Venom, that's the weak one. Virus, that's the one that renamed Bio in the Pixel Remaster. Piggy. Okay, whatever, just Pig in the remakes, but okay. There. Yeah, I like that you can organize your spell list. Can't do that in the first game. Not even in the Pixel Remaster, most recent adaptation of the new game, or the first game rather. I mean, you can select the order that you're, as you're buying them, you can select what order they'll appear in on that list. But anyways, I guess that'll do it for this video. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, Rosa. Or she don't have, yeah, she does actually. She already has Cure 2. When did that happen? Way to pay attention to me, obviously, during my grinding for her, right? Up some levels that I did between the last video to this one. Speaking of which, might want to do a little bit more grinding for Yang or Yang or however you want to pronounce his. Yeah. But then again, with the way our party formation keeps changing, who knows how long he'll be with us anyways. I mean, really? Yeah. Anyways, as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe, take care, and all that kind of friendly stuff like that there. And bye.